The night before my wedding, my brother's past blew my life apart. My fiancé met my brother for the first time and turned pale. He couldn't look me in the eye. The truth he told me the next morning shattered everything. Daniel wasn't just nervous about meeting my family. He was terrified. We'd been together 2 years. My brother Owen lived in Singapore for work, so they'd never crossed paths. The rehearsal dinner at my parents' lake house in Greenwood Bay was perfect. 50 guests, white lights strung across the deck, my mom's famous paella, champagne flowing. When Owen walked through the door, tanned, grinning, looking like the golden child he'd always been, Daniel went rigid. His champagne glass slipped from his hand, splashing across the hardwood. He let go of my fingers like they were burning him. Owen didn't notice. He strode across the room with that confident spring I'd always admired. Finally meeting the guy stealing my sister, he joked, extending a hand. Daniel shook it like he was handling a live wire, mumbled something, then excused himself to the bathroom. 20 minutes passed. I found him sitting on the closed toilet lid, head in his hands. Food poisoning, he said. Just nerves. It wasn't nerves. During dinner, he barely touched his plate. When Owen told childhood stories, getting our canoe stuck on Silver Creek, pretending to be spies, stupid pranks, Daniel stared at his water glass like it held the secret to the universe. My mom asked if he needed to lie down. My dad joked about cold feet. That night, back at the hotel, Daniel sat on the bed in just his tuxedo pants and undershirt, elbows on his knees. He hadn't spoken during the entire drive. I need to tell you something about Owen. My stomach dropped. 10 years ago, he said, I worked at Camp Bridgewater. Owen was a counselor too. I nodded. Owen had worked camps every summer in his 20s, said he loved mentoring kids. My parents always said he'd be a great father someday. Daniel's voice went dull. One night in July, I was doing a final check of the grounds before lights out. I heard sounds from the equipment shed, crying, my breath hot. When I looked through the window, I saw Owen and 2 other counselors. They had a camper with them, a girl, 15. She was crying, trying to get out. They kept pulling her back, laughing. Owen had his hand over her mouth. The room tilted. I broke the door down, started shouting. Other counselors came running. The girl bolted back to her cabin. She wouldn't speak except to say she wanted to go home. His hands were shaking now. I reported it immediately. Camp director, police, everyone. The girl confirmed everything. Her parents wanted charges. What happened? I whispered, though I already knew Owen's father happened. He said quietly. He was on Ridgewater's board. Lawyers showed up. The investigation stalled. Then the family agreed to a settlement, $80,000. NDA. And he swallowed. I got fired for creating a hostile work environment. Blacklisted. I'd been planning to be a teacher, had to change my major. He looked at me with hollow eyes. I've had nightmares about that girl for a decade, wondering what she went through, wondering if there were others. And tonight, he shook my hand. I couldn't breathe. Why didn't you tell me sooner? I managed. You always called him James. I didn't know Owen Morrison was your brother until I saw the name on the seating chart yesterday. I Googled him, saw his picture, almost threw up. I stood up, dialed Owen. He answered cheerful. Hey sis, great night, Camp Bridgewater, July 2014, I said. Tell me what happened. Silence. Then his voice dropped into that cold corporate tone he uses when he's winning. Dad handled it, a misunderstanding. The family took the settlement, everyone moved on. Why drag this up now? Because Daniel was there, I said. He saw everything. Another pause. That guy was fired for lying. If you believe him over your own blood, that's on you. I'm not apologizing for something I didn't do. I hung up. At 6 a.m., I canceled the wedding. Owen's getting married next month. My parents want me there. They say family forgives, but I'm done forgiving things they only ever tried to bury.